This list is about to drag you straight into the darkest nightmares Hollywood is cooking up in 2026. From ancient curses awakening to masked killers returning and demonic forces breaking loose. These horror movies are built to mess with your mind and your sleep. If you think you've seen scary before, trust me, this watch list raises the stakes in ways you won't expect. Watch till the very end, because the final entry might be the one that haunts you the most. And don't forget to hit subscribe for more insane movie lists every week. 1. The Mummy, 2026. The Mummy, 2026, returns with a terrifying new chapter that explores the ancient curse of an undead queen awakened in modern times, set in a remote archaeological site. The film follows a team of scientists who accidentally unleash her wrath while trying to uncover forgotten secrets. Ancient hieroglyphs hint at unimaginable power, and the queen's rage grows with every step the humans take into her tomb. The stakes are global, as the curse threatens to escape the tomb and engulf entire cities. Secrets from the past collide with modern technology, creating terrifying consequences. Relationships fracture under fear, and loyalty is tested against survival instincts. The film emphasizes suspense, with moments that keep audiences gasping and terrified. By the end, The Mummy proves that some curses are too old and too powerful to be contained. 2. Scream 7, 2026. Scream 7, 2026 returns to the small town of Woodsboro, where a new Ghostface killer emerges after a long period of silence. The story follows a group of young survivors who uncover chilling patterns, linking the current murders to the town's violent past. Old wounds resurface as secrets about previous killings come to light. Suspicion grows among friends and family, as no one is truly safe from the mask. The killer's methods are more inventive and terrifying than ever, combining psychological manipulation with brutal attacks. Each chase and confrontation builds the tension, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. The story delves into trauma, grief, and revenge, showing how fear lingers across generations. Audiences are kept guessing until the shocking climax. Scream 7 proves that Woodsboro's horrors are far from over. 3. Evil Dead Burn, 2026. Evil Dead Burn 2026 takes the legendary franchise into a new level of supernatural terror. A group of unsuspecting college students discover the Necronomicon in a remote cabin, accidentally unleashing deadly spirits. The evil force possesses anyone who comes into contact with the cursed book, turning friends into monsters. Each attempt to survive only strengthens the malevolent entity. The film mixes gruesome horror with psychological dread, showing how fear corrodes the mind. The characters' bonds are tested as they try to escape, revealing hidden secrets and betrayals. Every jump, scream, and fight feels tense and unpredictable. The stakes escalate as the possessed begin hunting their own allies. The story emphasizes survival, courage, and the horrifying consequences of curiosity. By the finale, Evil Dead Burn proves that the ancient evil never forgets and never forgives. 4. Hokum, 2026. Hokum 2026 is a mind-bending psychological horror that blurs the line between reality and nightmare. The story follows a struggling author who retreats to a secluded mansion, only to find that the house itself seems alive with sinister intent. Strange symbols and apparitions appear, hinting at past atrocities hidden within the walls. As the protagonist investigates, reality warps and paranoia takes over. Every shadow, sound, and reflection becomes a source of terror. The mansion feeds off fear, growing stronger with every moment of doubt. Past sins of previous inhabitants begin to intertwine with the protagonist's present. The story builds tension through suspenseful pacing, rather than gore alone. Audiences are forced to question what is real and what is hallucination. By the end, Hokum proves that the scariest horrors are the ones that invade the mind. 5. Werewolf, 2026. Werewolf 2026 plunges viewers into a chilling story of lycanthropy and survival in a remote, snowbound village. A young scientist arrives to study unexplained attacks on locals, only to discover that a vicious werewolf stalks the forests. As villagers disappear one by one, panic spreads and suspicion turns deadly. The scientist must uncover the truth before becoming the next victim. Werewolf mixes traditional folklore with intense suspense and visceral horror. Every encounter with the beast is terrifyingly close and unpredictable. Trust between characters is tested under extreme stress. Secrets about the origins of the werewolf and its connection to the villagers emerge slowly. The tension escalates with every full moon, leading to heart-pounding confrontations. By the finale, Werewolf shows that some monsters are more cunning, brutal, and unstoppable than humans can handle. 6. Other Mummy, 2026. Other Mummy to 026 tells the story of a seemingly perfect mother whose sinister secrets come to light after a mysterious disappearance. The plot follows a single mother who becomes entangled in a web of obsession and deception when her child's new nanny shows unusual interest in her family. Every interaction feels tense, hinting at danger that lurks beneath polite smiles. The story slowly reveals dark motives hidden behind domestic normalcy. Psychological games blur the lines between reality and fear, keeping the audience guessing. Each episode heightens suspense as characters discover evidence that doesn't make sense. Trust disintegrates, even within the family unit. The plot examines manipulation, obsession, and parental fear in a terrifyingly real way. The tension is relentless, building toward shocking revelations. By the end, Other Mommy leaves viewers questioning who they can really trust. 7. They Will Kill You, 2026. They Will Kill You, 2026 is a slasher thriller set in a remote town with a history of brutal, unsolved murders. The story follows a group of friends who return to the town for a reunion, unaware that the killer has been waiting. One by one, they are hunted in gruesome and unpredictable ways. The film blends intense suspense with dark psychological twists. Every character's past mistakes come back to haunt them. The killer uses intimate knowledge of the victims to manipulate fear and paranoia. Trust is shattered as the survivors realize the danger is closer than they imagined. Secrets and betrayals complicate escape plans. The tension escalates relentlessly toward the final confrontation. By the finale, They Will Kill You proves that sometimes your friends are the last ones you can count on. 8. A Corpse in Kensington, 2026. A Corpse in Kensington 2026 is a murder mystery horror with chilling suspense and eerie atmospheres. The story begins when a dead body is discovered in a wealthy London neighborhood, throwing residents into paranoia. An amateur detective or journalist becomes obsessed with uncovering the killer. Each clue leads deeper into a twisted conspiracy involving hidden family secrets and dark deeds. The film balances gothic tension with psychological terror. Every character is hiding motives that complicate the investigation. The suspense escalates as threats become more direct and personal. The story blurs the line between predator and prey, victim and villain. Audiences are kept guessing who is truly innocent until the very end. By the finale, A Corpse in Kensington proves that appearances can be deadly deceiving. 9. 2026. Saccharine 2026 is a psychological horror exploring obsession, addiction, and the horrors lurking behind perfection. The story follows a young woman who lands a job at a high-end luxury brand, only to find that the company has terrifying secrets. Employees vanish, rumors of supernatural influence circulate, and paranoia grows. The protagonist begins to question her own sanity as the work environment twists into something nightmarish. Every polished facade hides corruption and danger. Suspense builds through manipulation, strange visions, and mysterious events. The series explores the cost of ambition and the dangers of conformity. Each episode raises the stakes for survival and mental stability. By the finale, Saccharine leaves viewers terrified of how power and obsession can consume people completely. 10. Ready or Not To, Here I Come, 2026. Ready or Not To, Here I Come, 2026 picks up with a new member of the cursed Ladomas family marriage tradition. The story follows a bride targeted by an elaborate, deadly game on her wedding night. But this time, the stakes are even higher. Family secrets and wealth conceal centuries of dark rituals. The protagonist must survive while outsmarting a family that has killed countless others before her. Every trap and ambush is more creative and terrifying than the last. The series blends dark comedy with intense horror. Allies are uncertain, and no one can be trusted fully. Tension rises with every move as she fights to live through the night. Secrets from the first film are expanded, deepening the mythology of the cursed family. By the finale, Ready or Not, to proves that luck runs out quickly when tradition demands blood. And there you have it, 10 upcoming horror films ready to dominate 2026 with fear, tension, and unforgettable chaos. Whether you love supernatural terror, psychological mind games, or brutal survival stories, this list has something that will stick with you long after the credits roll. Let me know in the comments which one you're adding to your watch list first, because I want to hear your picks. If you enjoyed this countdown, make sure you like the video and share it with someone brave enough to watch these with you. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another top 10 watch list packed with insane recommendations.